It is finally time to get the Badass 2000 back on the road and on the track, which means it's time to pull this heap apart. If you're a subscriber to our channel, then you already saw this car. We bought it in Buffalo for one reason, and that's for what's under the hood. So step one is to carefully remove this pristine condition.
Someone's buying that, man. Don't break it.
You sure? Someone's buying this?
Yeah.
All right, I won't break that. And we got to carefully remove the fender here too, maybe. Okay, I think we're off to a flying start. Okay, so here we have a shockingly low mileage AP2 motor. It's got 30,000 miles on it, I think.
I think so, yeah, around there.
So it's very low mileage. The car was obviously in a slight fender bender with a tree. And if you saw how bald the tires were and the fact that the owner was driving it in the winter, you'd understand why that happened. Anyway, we're here for the engine and transmission, which is going to make its home in the Badass 2000 and make that car badass again. So, pretty simple procedure. Tear this out, plop it in there.
Well, last time we did this, it wasn't so simple.
No, we made it look hard, but we learned some lessons. So I think we'll be a little more efficient this time, although with some of the damage here, it might make it a little difficult to get at some stuff. But anyway, let's just get to it. Tear this thing out of here as fast as we can. So the quick jack fits under the non-damaged side of the car, no problem, but this wheel's been pushed back so far that she's not gonna fit under there, which means jacking the front of the car up. I'm very concerned about
DP.
bending the rad support though.
Don't bend this rad support, I mean.
What do you think?
This car is in the best of condition here.
See how it holds
see what
up?
happens. It's a good experiment to see if the rad support will hold. Oh yeah, it's caving. It's caving real good. Oh, there it goes. Now it's all,
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Going nicely.
I just want to say how good these Gojacks have been to us at the shop. My goodness,
They're
right?
amazing, yeah. We have a bit of a problem here with buying cars, so it's great to be able to move them around with these suckers. All right, I'm just going to keep wrecking the front end of this car here.
I don't think it's going to go any higher at this
point.
point.
I think you're right. It's just that down. Going up. All right, on the locks. Let's get to work.
Well, it didn't take long to bust out the Sawzall, but I figure since we're not saving this chassis, we're just gonna cut a bunch of parts or metal off of the car here, so it helps us remove this motor much easier. And I think this piece here is the first to go. What do you think, DP?
Yeah, it's gotta go for sure.
Man, that was good.
Man, this thing is turning into a treasure trove of minty fresh nuts and bolts and brackets and...
Yeah, there's no rust here at all.
For a Buffalo car, it's really clean. I mean, it only has 30,000 miles, so I guess it never saw winter probably, lived in a garage, except for when this guy decided to crash it into a tree. But, I mean, man, like, look at the condition of these bolts. Every single bolt. No rust, no rust.
Look at that battery tray.
I know, it's brand new, so I'm thinking...
That is, I think, a Badass 2000.
Exactly. Swap all the stuff into the Badass, and that car has just got a whole lot prettier, thanks to Mr. Crashy in Buffalo.
DP, we're kind of getting off task here. But
I was gonna say, this has turned into a part out, not an engine swap, but while we're here, we might as well pull all this stuff off.
I agree.
Because I know you're the king of buy, sell online, so this is all money in your pocket, Pete.
Well, we did pay a premium for this car,
we
need to make some of our money back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that engine and transmission combo is going to be way too much money.
A little pricey, so yeah, let's get every penny we can for this stuff. It's all like new.
Like this windshield washer fluid. Yours for only 25 bucks. 25. Starts at 25.
I'll give you 50 for this. I'm just noticing that this frame rail may be slightly bent. It should be kind of over here.
That one's slightly bent, but look at this one.
Where did the other one go? Is it bolt on?
Oh no.
God. That's it. Pancake there. Like,
it is just mushed.
That is the shape of a tree right there, actually. I would say this is where the main impact was and everything just kind of went with it. The rebar would have pulled this all that way, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's a shame.
Moral of the story, kids. Don't drive S2000 on bald season tires in the winter, or you may hit a tree. Well, there is our AP2 ECU. And we're gonna need that because to make this motor run as easily as possible, we're just gonna swap everything over into the Badass 2000. So ECU, harness, all that's going over. That way it's just gonna be turn the key, go get it e-tested, get it reinsured and all that, and it's gonna be good to go.
Well, theoretically, you can actually run the AP1 ECU with an AP2 engine, and it raises the rev limiter. Some people do that, but I think that seems
not a good idea.
Risky.
Yeah, I don't want to add 1,000 RPM to this motor. It still res to 8K, and it's torqueier being a 2.2, right? So let's just use it the way Honda intended. They know what they're up to with motors. There's one connector under here though, Pete, that's like a baby blue connector I can't figure out. So I know you're like the connector ninja. Get in there and help me out.
With the drive shaft disconnected and the slave cylinder off, I'm just working on the heater hoses now. And once those are done, we're gonna actually drop the subframe out because that's the easier way to go here rather than try to pull it out. We thought about cutting this entire part of the chassis out and then sliding the engine this way, but you know what? It just makes sense to drop the subframe and take it all out as one piece. So that's what we're gonna do next. I'm just gonna disconnect a couple last hoses and we're gonna get to it. Okay, so we are finally ready to try to drop everything. I'm gonna start off with the transmission mount here. And as you can see, I'm not in the best of positions. I'm fighting this DP. I hope this quick jack never gives out here.
It's on the locks, you're good.
It would be the end of me. Like deja vu all over again. I remember doing this when the Badass was the S2000 and one of these subframe bolts did not want to come out. It was a nightmare. So, I mean, the chassis is pretty twisted here, but I think these bolts should come out. I'm hoping the Milwaukee tool can handle it. Let's see. Oh, like a champ. There's one. Wow, this one is not liking its life. Oh yeah, it's just tweaked.
There we go.
Well, wow.
That thing is not happy, is it?
No, it wasn't. I can see it didn't line up correctly with the subframe. Oh, so much dust raining down on me here. Last bolt, here we go.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Ah!
Got you right on the knuckle.
Right on the finger now.
Oh.
Ah.
Good thing it's the biggest bolt in the world.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, well, what do you think, GP?
Looks good,
Are
man.
we,
It's starting to come down.
Let's see what happens if I just give this a little twist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's coming. Seems like it's hung on this side though.
Yeah, because the chassis is so tweaked.
Yeah.
You have to
Ooh,
hammer.
you know what? I'm thinking we have to, let's take the suspension or the shock off here.
Okay.
Because I could see it's already hanging up here and maybe I can, that'll work. Okay, let's see again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It begins.
And it's pissing cooling on the floor already.
Yeah, this is gonna be a mess here.
Oh well.
There's no way around it.
It's on the ground. After much balancing on jacks, it was sort of hanging up more on the hit side than it was on the non-hit side. For obvious reasons, it was kind of caught on the power steering rack and on some stuff on that frame rail, so a little bit of effort to get it on the ground, but it's down there now, so after lunch we're gonna lift this up with the engine
Here
on
comes the
and
sketchy part, right?
slide it out. Yeah, it'll be fun. We've done it before. This is where things get exciting and sketchy. And,
Yeah.
especially since we're on the quick jack, we don't know how the.
I know, I'm super worried because the quick jack here is pretty much going to be holding at the back side of the point. I actually put some jacks in the back there just in case to support this whole setup, but looks like we're coming along. It's coming up. We are at sketch level 1000 here, DP.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
The quick jacks.
Well, we got a harness.
Oh yeah, we got a plug there. It's caught, but the more important thing is we moved one of the quick jacks out of the way on this side here, so we're gonna be able to pull the engine out, and left this car dangling on those two jack stands back there. But I hope we can make this work without this car falling. That would be disastrous.
It would be.
We're not gonna let that happen though.
Snip the wire there? What do you think?
Actually, I think I unplugged that wire. It's just caught.
Oh.
Oh no, it's a stupid plastic clip. Got us again. Well, I think at this point we probably need to move this car a little bit. We'll get our go jacks out, move it over.
Yeah.
And then we can lower this so it just doesn't fall.
All right.
Look at that sweet angle it's on.
Oh, sweet VTEC. Back in my life. It's gonna be so good to put this in the Badass 2000, but for that you're gonna have to wait till next episode because we're calling this one a wrap. That was too much work. That was exhausting. I'm tired. I wanna go home and have a nap. Maybe something else that rhymes with a nap. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. We know you guys have been wanting to see the Badass 2000 back in action. That's gonna happen very soon thanks to this AP2 power plant. So give us a thumbs up for more S2K content. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep updated on all the progress we make on this car. And we'll see you guys very soon with that car making VTEC noises. Oh, VTEC. So good. So good.